Welcome to the Careers Unlocked Minisode, a bite-sized segment to give you practical tips to prepare yourself for the workplace. Today's Minisode is with Paul Crossman, CEO of social enterprises Genuine Solutions and Relove Technology. The focus of this Minisode is feedback, how to ask for constructive feedback and how to provide it. So, Paul, I'm going to ask you a few quick-fire questions. Number one, what top 3 tips would you give to someone asking for constructive feedback for the first time?
Right, I'll try and condense this into 3 tips. The first one would be genuine in your request. So make sure you are asking for feedback, not seeking flattery or praise. Secondly, is to listen to what the person is saying to you. Okay. Try not to react negatively or instantaneously give your own feedback, but digest, reflect, and ask more questions if you don't understand or you need clarification on the feedback that you've been given.
Great, thank you for that. So be genuine, listen, and ask more questions and clarification. Number 2, what top 3 tips would you give to someone having to provide constructive feedback for the first time?
For this one, it's important that any feedback you give is objective and not to be used as an opportunity to be personal, to get personal with the person that you're giving feedback to. So there's many different models for providing feedback, but usually 3 stages. The first stage is identify what they're doing really well and provide feedback on that. Then the second stage would be to identify the areas of development that they can work on. And then basically on the third stage would be to provide either support or tips in terms of how they can develop those areas of development.
Thank you. And finally, number 3, what do you think the benefit of feedback is?
Feedback is a fantastic tool for learning, certainly for self-development. If you're willing to listen and take on board the feedback, you don't have to accept it, but if you take it on board and reflect on it, you can use it to develop yourself and identify any blind spots in your own personal development that you need to explore. So, all feedback is an opportunity to learn. As I say, you don't have to accept it all. The person giving you the feedback may not necessarily be right, but it's feedback. Use it in the best way possible to develop yourself.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And thank you all for listening. If you have a suggestion or an idea on what you'd like to get advice on, please get in touch at communications@eyfoundation.ey.com.